Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge outdoor wall sconce called the Modern Prairie Medium. There's one more size larger than this. Check that one out too. This is the 305705 details. So this is coming in at 12.9 inches overall height, 7.5 inches wide. Projection from the wall out is going to be 9.1 inches. Backplate is going to be 5 inches by 6.5. And then the mounting height from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box is coming in at 9.7, and I want to show you guys some details about that. And how we're going to do that is we're going to look on the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on the right hand side of your screen, midway over, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So if you can open that up for me, that'll be great. You'll see a lot of information there. There's a full parts list, how to put the glass on, great instructions, lots of detailed drawings including how it's going to go on your backplate. The backplate's how it's going to go on your junction box. Very important stuff. Good drawings, and take advantage of it. That's on a lot of Hubbardton Forge fixtures on our site, so they're always there for you if you need them. Let's get into glass on this. 4.6 inches wide, 9 inches tall, which means this is going to be able to take up to an A19 light bulb. So you have a couple options to play with. You're going to have, this is an incandescent bulb that we all grew up with. This is an A19 standard size. This is an LED, which is also a A19. This is another LED. These are kind of like the next generation up. This is a phosphorus LED, and you know it's the same thing. They limit you for this incandescent because of the heat generated by it. These barely use electricity. They barely generate any heat. So whatever you can get out of these is what you can get out of the size. That's your only limitation. I can find this up to 100 watt equivalent. I might be able to find this up to 100 watt equivalent. You have to scoot around on the internet or maybe in a big box store to look at bulbs. But A19 is going to be what you want to look for. And then you can choose your color temperature. I tend to like that warmer glow of an incandescent bulb. You may like the whiter light. That's the daylight they call it. So the one I like is 3000 Kelvin on the Kelvin scale, so 3000. The other ones are going to be whiter, are going to be 4000, 5000 Kelvin. It's a dimmable fixture. Just make sure that if you buy these, you're going to be buying dimmable versions of it. And I'm pretty sure this dims. These you really have to look into a little bit more. If you guys are in the sunny state of California and you're building a new building or a residence, and you are pulling permits, or you're doing a renovation, and you pulled permits with the building inspector, and they're going to come out and hassle you about everything. And one of the things you're going to do is hassle you about sockets. So we have you covered on that. So you'll have the opportunity to do a GU24 setup. This is a special socket with little holes in there, and the GU24 bulb, it's GU24 compliant, is going to allow you to work with them. It just clicks right in, so it doesn't allow you to do a screw-in bulb later on, and it kind of locks you into that. If you guys are also building a LEED certified building, LEED, that's the same deal. They're going to make you do this GU24 socket, so just contact me about it if you want. If you are not doing those two things, pulling permits in California or building a LEED certified building, just buy the incandescent version of this, and then you can put in any kind of LED you want that will technically get in the glass. And the recommended size is at A19, but don't be afraid to try other sizes too. This is an A21. See, it's a little bit bigger. There's no reason why you can't try a bigger LED. They don't generate much heat at all, and they barely use electricity. I can find this up to 150 watt equivalent. So play around out there. There's all kinds of LEDs that you can use. You know, this one is a T10. This will go in there too without a problem, and this is commonly used in exit signs. So again, it's really up to you what you put in for LEDs, and you can play around quite a bit. So I want to touch on Hubbardton Forge's glass for just a second. Hubbardton Forge's opal glass is not just another piece of white glass. This is actually hand-blown glass. All of their glass is hand-blown. And to begin with, it's actually a clear piece of glass to start with. And then they come in, they blow a second layer on the inside of white glass. Then they come back and they do a third step where they sandblast the entire outside. So you'll notice when you get these in your hands, they actually have layers of glass on them on the end. You can see them on these two pieces. And it gives it this really soft, semi-transparent, kind of milky quality. It's a soft glowing piece. Really, really pretty. You know, they're really obsessed about details at Hubbardton Forge, and a lot of people don't. I don't think they appreciate it out in the world, but you appreciate it because that's why you guys are here watching this video. There you go. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because Aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton forged fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over in the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton forged fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.